We got the Oilers and the Flames, Game 7. And, yeah, should be good. And then right after this, too, we got Pittsburgh and Philly Game 7. So, that's awesome. Test, test. Cool. All right. Oh, just 1 sec, guys. Be right back. On my phone, whatever it is. All right, 1 minute here. Here we go. Welcome inside Rogers Place in Edmonton, Alberta. It is Game 7 of the Western Conference quarterfinal between the Edmonton Oilers and the Calgary Flames. Mikko Koskinen for the Oilers, no surprise there. .951 save percentage and 2 shutouts. David Riddick back between the pipes for Calgary. He's struggled of late, but 3 wins in these playoffs. He just needs 1 more. Monahan and McDavid, and we are underway in Game 7. Oilers on the opening draw. Here's Leon Draisaitl up top. It's going to come Larson. Turned it over, Tkachuk. He's on the top line now with Monahan and Gaudreau. Tkachuk to Gaudreau. Gaudreau knocked off the puck, and here come the Oilers back the other way. Tyler Ennis, little move to Draisaitl, a drive. Good stop by Riddick. He'll freeze that and hold on. We're going to draw 50, just about 50 seconds in, 49 seconds into this one. Wherever you're joining us from tonight, we're happy to have you along for the ride. It's Game 7 of this series. One of these teams will play the Winnipeg Jets in round 2. Ennis over to Draisaitl, couldn't get it to him. Good play by Rasmus. Anderson to Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau on the gets it to Connor McDavid. McDavid to Draisaitl, shoots it off the post. Draisaitl nearly scored the first of this hockey game. Draisaitl to Neal. Neal shoots, save, rebound. There's McDavid, and a stop made by Riddick. Riddick will freeze it. Minute 59 in. Milan Lucic continues to lead the Calgary Flames in points. Here in the postseason, this series tied at 3 games apiece. At one point, the Flames led it 3-1. The Oilers have come back to tie it. Now just need one more to complete the comeback over their arch nemesis here in Game 7. Out front it comes, a great save by Mikko Koskinen. The Oilers able to come out. Here's Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Up the near boards, there's Yamamoto. Yamamoto puts this in deep. It's going to be tied up down low there by Travis Hamonic. Lindholm over to the near side to Andrew Mangiapane, and the Flames out. Here's Lindholm, a drive, steered aside easily there by the stick of Koskinen. Turned over up front, Backlund. 2 chances, one hit the post, but it stays out. It's still scoreless early in this one. Here's Yamamoto. Yamamoto around his man. Yamamoto in behind the net for Edmonton. Sheahan back to Nurse. Riley Sheahan had that out of his reach. Dylan Dubé to the near side for Andrew Mangiapane. And here come the Calgary Flames. Derek Ryan. Ryan tried to step around his defenseman. Could not do so. Benning got it up to Josh Archibald. Here come the Oilers. Archibald into the middle. Turned over now. Dylan Dubé. Dubé finds Milan Lucic. Lucic in over the line for Calgary. Back to the line. Brody scores. TJ Brody has the first goal of Game 7. 4.5 minutes into this one, Lucic and Dubé will get the assists. And he blasts it by Mikko Koskinen. Maybe a little deep in his net on that one. And the Flames lead 1-0. All-important first goal of Game 7 goes the way of the Calgary Flames. Certainly not the start you want if you're Edmonton here in this hockey game, but here they come back the other way. Still searching. Now they're searching for the equalizer. Archibald side of the net. Right there was Cassian trying to bang it by Riddick. Couldn't. There's James Neal. He leads the Edmonton Oilers in points. 9 points for the first 6 games of this series. We're just about 5 minutes into this first period, and the Oilers have a draw in the offensive zone, but turn it over. Now Gustafsson, Mark Jankowski. Jankowski for the Flames. With it here, back to the line, Gustafsson. Now Jankowski, a shot stopped by Riddick. No one can find it. Oilers do. It comes out. Gaetan Haas right into the middle for Alex Chason. Chason. He stops up, looks to the middle, taken away Gustafsson, and now one-on-one. Jankowski's got it on Bear. Jankowski shoots. Not the hole. It's tickled just wide. Just enough of that one Koskinen got to steer it aside. Now here's Chason. Into the middle it comes to Caleb Jones. Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl around his man. Shot. Hey, the rebound, and it's stopped on Anthony Ciu. Not sure how, but Riddick keeps it a 1-0 Flames lead. Face-off to the left of David Riddick. Draw one by Edmonton. There's Ennis on the far side. High and wide he goes. And the Flames come out with it. Lucic puts it in deep. Lucic, who gets another point in this series on that go-ahead goal for the Flames. All the way over to the near side, though. 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl with it. Draisaitl out front. McDavid couldn't get it to him, though. Back to the line. It comes for Clefbaum. Clefbaum tries to walk around his man back to the point. Can't get it there, though. Larson now trading with Draisaitl. Larson tries to go out front. Taken away from him by Milan Lucic. And the Flames come out. They're able to will it out. And here come the Oilers, though. They have it again in the neutral zone. Adam Larson. He's in the corner. Ennis now. Ennis stolen from him. Right back. Archibald takes a hard hit. Well, Larson has it stolen from him by Elias Lindholm. He gives it over to the far side. Andrew Mangiapane. Mangiapane right to the middle of Lindholm. He scores. And Edmonton has surrendered the first 2 goals. And in the first period, it's 2-0 Calgary. Just joining us, the Flames have struck again. Elias Lindholm, his first of the series. Oh boy. Oilers now down by 2 in the first period. Goes off the post and in on Koskinen. And that lineup change now looking good for the Flames. They drop Lindholm down to the second line with Backlund and Mangiapane. And move Tkachuk up to the top line. Now the Oilers down by a couple. Here's Archibald snapping one. Good stop there by David Riddick. Here come the Calgary Flames. This is Andrew Mangiapane over the line for Calgary. Right into the middle, and it goes just wide. As here come the Oilers back again the other way. Archibald drops off for Ethan Bear. Bear tries to put this one in deep. Can't do so. Now here comes Lindholm. Into the middle, Gustafsson. Lindholm to Mangiapane. A shot. Stopped by Koskinen. Now Mangiapane. A one-time drive from Lindholm. Stopped again by Mikko Koskinen. Calgary with a 2-0 lead here in the first period. With it here, Kassian. Back to the line. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins into the middle. Here's Bear. Bear spinning and firing. Andrew Mangiapane's got it for the Flames. Goes up to Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk carries over the line for Calgary. Tkachuk turned over. Now here's Kyler Yamamoto. Yamamoto maybe leading a rush here for Edmonton. Yamamoto, a one-timer. Stop. Save the rebound there for James Neal. Neal to Kyler Yamamoto. To the far side looking for Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins knocked off the puck. You're just joining us, 2-0 Calgary here in the first period. Just over halfway through the first period. Hamonic goes off an Oiler. It comes to Tkachuk, and the Flames able to get it out. Here now Monahan, near side Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk drops off for Hanifin. Far side Hamonic, stopped by Koskinen. He'll freeze it. As TJ Brody and Elias Lindholm have the Flames goals here in the first period. Edmonton still looking to get on the board. Reeder off the draw, shot blocked, and now here comes Gaetan Haas. Just signed a fresh extension with the Oilers today, $925,000. With it here is Gaetan Haas now in the middle, and a shot stopped by Riddick. Riddick made a couple of big saves early on Edmonton, who easily could have been up 1 or 2-0 in this game, but kept them out, and that leads to the Oilers now trailing. Mike Pruss is tuned in. I hate that very much. Draw one by the Oilers. Here's Anthony Ciu. Back to the line. Nurse chips it in deep. There's Toby Reeder. But here's Gaetan Haas. Kicks it over to Darnell Nurse. The Oilers trying to get on the board here in the first period. Jankowski takes it away in front of the net. Now here's Sam Bennett. Bennett over the line for Calgary. Bennett taken away from McDavid, but now back to the line. Brody drive, looking for his second of the game. TJ Brody just missed the net. Now here is Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl 2 goals in Game 6. In front of McDavid. What a stop by Riddick. Unbelievable save by David Riddick on Connor McDavid. McDavid held off the goal sheet at least since Game 2 of this series. Draw one by the Oilers. Here's Kleppbaum walking in front. McDavid, a backhander. Stopped by Riddick again. And out come the Flames. This is Johnny Gaudreau. Gaudreau stops up, looks through the middle. Can't find anybody. Now he does. Tkachuk. Oh, he had a great chance to shoot, but he drops off to the point. Tkachuk to Monahan in front. Knocked off the puck. Squirts to Gaudreau. Now turned over. Here come the Edmonton Oilers. Adam Larson. 5:49 to go in the period. In front it goes McDavid again, and another glove stop by David Riddick. Riddick, who struggled the last 2 games mightily for Calgary, has been lights out so far in this first period. Draw to the left of Riddick, won by Edmonton. Kassian, side of the net, stopped by Riddick. Kassian takes it out front again, stopped by Riddick once more. Sheahan down low. Kassian out front to Sheahan. That goes off the side of the net. Archibald to Sheahan and stopped by Riddick. Unreal. The Oilers, all kinds of chances buzzing around the Calgary goal, but Dave Riddick keeping the Flames on top. Ben Roth here, also hate that. Thanks for tuning in, nobody. But I hate what you have to say. And I don't agree with what you do. Back to the line, Nurse, near side, James Neal. Here with it, Benning, now Neal, a shot, blocked. Oilers can't get a puck toward the net. Here come the Calgary Flames again. Derek Ryan into the middle, Dubé. Dubé trying to step around Nurse, dropped off Hanifin, shoots, blocked, loose in front. Oilers try to clear, and they do. Kyler Yamamoto over the line for Edmonton, into the middle, Neal. Yamamoto tries to take it in front, can't. Calgary gets it out, and here they come. This is Gustafsson into the middle. Lucic high and wide. And now here comes the Oilers once more. Leading the rush, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins into the middle. Yamamoto, a shot just wide. Benning in front. Turned over to Gustafsson, and the Flames have control again. Andrew Mangiapane over the line for Calgary. Backlund in front. Glove saved by Koskinen. He's going to freeze it. Just under 3 minutes to play in this first period. 2-0 Calgary leads here in Game 7. Not an ideal start for the Edmonton Oilers for sure. Little lineup adjustment for Jeff Ward, and the Flames seems to be working out. Just swapped Lindholm for Tkachuk on that top and second line. And Lindholm's got a goal in this game. Here's Jones, a shot through traffic. Easily snared there by David Riddick. Caleb Jones, he scored a goal in this series back in Game 3. It was his first game inserted into the lineup in the series. 2.5 to play in the first period. Draw one and controlled. Here's Hamonic. Hamonic nearly turned that one over. TJ Brody up the far side. Toby Reeder puts this one in deep for Calgary. Gathered out of the zone here by Ethan Bear and Gaetan Haas up the far side. Andreas Anthony. He's in. Dropped off Jones. Anthony back to Jones. Gaetan Haas knocked off the puck. Squirts into the corner. TJ Brody going to get it up to Sam Bennett. And here come the Flames again. Bennett puts this one in deep. Gathered by Caleb Jones. Ethan Bear to Anthony over to Gaetan Haas. Haas turn it over in the neutral zone to Bennett. Bennett comes in for Calgary, drops off for TJ Brody. In front it goes, picked off by Benning. Now the Oilers turn it right back over though. Monahan out front, Bennett! Great save made by Koskinen. Toby Reeder back to the line. Anderson, he's got it back. Anderson tipped shot through traffic. That was Bennett who tipped that one. Stopped by Koskinen. He'll freeze it. As the Oilers, 20 seconds to go in the first period, trail by 2. Edmonton wins a draw in their own zone. Riley Sheahan gets it up. Here's Zach Kassian. Kassian over the line for Edmonton. Kassian still with it on the far side. Back to the point, Klefbom. In front, Kassian just couldn't get a shot away. Klefbom shoots a sharp angle, and that'll do it for period 1. Edmonton in trouble here, down by 2 after 1 in Game 7 in their own building. But the Oilers are going to need a hard next 20 here, probably going to need the next one. David Riddick has been phenomenal in the crease. This is the insurance goal from Elias Lindholm. It's 2-0 Calgary through 20 in Edmonton. Boys, I hate that. Shots are close, Edmonton the edge, but we need one here. Back inside the Rogers Place here in Edmonton for period 2 of Game 7. Flames lead the game 2-0. Trying to, despite losing the last 2 games of this series, ensure they don't blow it. Here come the Oilers back the other way. Connor McDavid into the middle. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl a shot. Good stop by Riddick. Draisaitl had 2 goals in Game 6 back in Calgary. Is through the zone it comes. Here's Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk tries to step around Klefbom. Anderson into the middle. It's loose. Cleared by the Oilers. Here's Leon Draisaitl to Tyler Ennis on the near side. Ennis now. Back into the middle, Connor McDavid. Ennis drops off Matt Benning. Benning, he tries to put it down low. Giordano up the ice. It's going to come to Elias Lindholm. And now here is Rasmus Anderson. Over to Backlund. Backlund. He's going to go into the middle. Lindholm, a drive stick save made by Koskinen. Oh, and now a penalty is going to come up to the Edmonton Oilers. Nugent-Hopkins going to go for tripping. As there was Backlund with a good chance. The Flames will get their first power play of the game. Nugent-Hopkins heads off. You'll get 2 for the trip. And now a big penalty kill as he got a stick in the legs there of Backlund. Oilers got to have this one, you'd think. Fortunately, Edmonton's power play has been very good this series. The penalty kill has been very good this series. Power play not so much, but the Flames control. Here with it, Bennett in the middle. Backlund a shot, stopped by Koskinen. Now turn back. Here come the Calgary Flames. Backlund, another shot up high. Stopped by Koskinen. Loose puck out front, taken away. Riley Sheahan leads the rush for the Oilers, short-handed. Sheahan, he drops off Nurse. Nurse into the slot. He won't shoot it. Nurse drops off Bear. Nurse and Bear trade. Nurse, Bear. Bear on the near side. Down low to Archibald. Archibald spins away. He's taken away from him, though, by Hanifin. Down to a minute of power play time remaining for the Flames. Lucic taken away from him by Nurse, but it's held in. Shot through traffic, tipped. Goes wide. Here's Ethan Bear for Edmonton. Now here's a chance for Calgary. Backlund! What a stop by Koskinen right in front on Michael Backlund. Now drive from the point, block there from Rasmus Andersson. Edmonton's going to get this out. 20 seconds to go on the man advantage for Calgary. Sheahan up the wall, Bear. Bear into the middle, Nurse. Nurse up the ice. It's going to come to Josh Archibald. Archibald waits. He's going to have a chance to take to the net. Scores! Josh Archibald, third of the series. And Edmonton's cut the lead in half. It's 2-1, and it will go as a shorty for Josh Archibald. Makes a nifty little move on Giordano and snaps at blocker's side on Riddick. And the Oilers have got to hope that one is enough to maybe crack the floodgates on Riddick. He's been tremendous in this game so far, turned away many a great opportunity, and certainly not the best opportunity for Edmonton, but a well-played shot. Gets by David Riddick. And the Oilers are now within a goal. It's 2-1 Flames. Oilers control the face-off at center ice. It's going to come up to Cassie and offside. Down to 2 seconds of Calgary power play time remaining. As the Edmonton Oilers, the Oilers are back to even strength. Nugent Hopkins out there with Neal and Yamamoto, as the Flames win the draw in the neutral zone. Put this one in deep. Gathered in by Edmonton, and now here comes this second line on a rush, led by Kyler Yamamoto for the Oilers. Yamamoto centers it right in front, nobody home. There with it is Monahan. Drops off for Anderson. Goodrow up the ice, and now here come the Flames. Here's Milan Lucic. Lucic over the line offensively. Dropped off. Hamonic, a shot stopped by Koskinen. He'll freeze it. 14:47, still plenty of time to go in this second period and the hockey game. As the Oilers have just cut the Flame lead to 2-1. Courtesy Josh Archibald. Here's a chance though for Dubé, a shot. Stopped by Koskinen. Now the Flames come right back. Lucic stopped by Koskinen. Mikko Koskinen turned in many good saves of his own. Not quite as many as Riddick's had to turn in, but still he's been making saves when he's had to in the crease. Two tough ones. One of them, the Brody point shot. He was maybe a little too deep. Back to the line, another point shot. Blocked as this one comes now up to the line. Edmonton can't get it out though. Dylan Dubé, a shot saved by Koskinen. Out front Dubé. Back to the line. Calgary has Edmonton under some duress in their own zone. Lucic, a shot steered aside. Here's TJ Brody. Now it's going to come out front, Dylan Dubé. Dubé down into the corner for Derek Ryan. Oh, a hard hit there on at the point. Chance to get it out, but somehow Chason can't get that puck out after he drilled TJ Brody. The Oilers, they'll get it out now. Here's Adam Larson. Gives it to Andreas Anthony. Anthony into the middle, trying to get it over to his line mate, can't. And here comes Mangiapane into the middle, Derek Ryan. Ryan for the Flames. Ryan knocked off the puck, still got it though. Now it's going to squirt loose to Tyler Ennis. Now Caleb Jones. Jones tried to go cross ice, got in the way though is Ennis, but here comes Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl tried to go to Ennis. That turned over, and here come the Flames again. 12 minutes to go in the second period. With it here, Hanifin walks into the middle. Shot stopped, made by Koskinen. Rebound cleared. Now here comes Edmonton. With it here, Tyler Ennis. Hard hit on him. Oh, and that's going to actually be a penalty. Charging the call against Elias Lindholm. Edmonton going to go to the power play. Yeah, Lindholm took a little bit of a run at Tyler Ennis and knocked him down. We'll get an Edmonton power play here. McDavid, Chason, and Nugent Hopkins, the top power play unit out there for Edmonton. And McDavid won it cleanly. Jones to Chason. Back to Jones, a shot. That goes wide. sent down the ice by Calgary. Nugent Hopkins in the neutral zone to Yamamoto. Yamamoto turned it over, though, to Mark Jankowski. Stop made by Koskinen with the blocker on a breakaway on Mark Jankowski. Here come the Oilers back the other way. 3-on-2. McDavid into the middle. Chase on. A drive blocked. Oh, and now tripped up is Mark Giordano by Nugent Hopkins. And, geez, I don't know how that happens, but the Oilers, they'll kill the rest of this power play. Nugent Hopkins tripped up Giordano. We'll play 4-on-4. Then Calgary will get a brief power play. Shots 12-2 in the period for the Flames. Here's Gaetan Haas leading the rush for Edmonton. Now Haas has it. He's going to have McDavid in the net. Haas shoots it. Oh, nearly. Goes off the blocker, off the stick, and then in on Riddick, but just misses. Here comes Gaudreau now. Shot stopped by Koskinen. 39 seconds, a 4-on-4 left. Just about halfway through regulation. Calgary still leads. It's 2-1. Draw to the right of Mikko Koskinen here. It's won by the Flames. Noah Hannafin back to the line. Here's Jankowski. Gustafsson walks the line for Calgary. Hannafin at the line. Gustafsson. Now to Jankowski. Jankowski into the middle. Reeder. We're down to 8 seconds. A 4-on-4 remaining. Hannafin walks in, shoots, and scores. Noah Hannafin snaps it off the bar and in. And Calgary's restored the 2-goal lead, and that will just be on the power play. So Edmonton back to 5-on-5. 3-1 Flames as Noah Hannafin strikes on the man advantage for the Flames. As they move it around, he walks in and picks a spot, low blocker on Koskinen, who's had a tough night. As the Edmonton Oilers now have work to do once more with just half of regulation to go, trailing by 2 in their own building in Game 7. Just under half of regulation to go, 9:43 left in the second period. As the Calgary Flames control here is Gustafsson over to Noah Hannafin, carries over the line. Hannafin again, just scored to restore the Flames' 2-goal lead. Lindholm in front, now it comes out. Here is Kyler Yamamoto. Yamamoto for the Oilers. In front it goes to James Neal. Turned over. Nugent Hopkins, a backhander. Stopped by Riddick. He'll freeze it. Oilers have been heavily outshot here in this second period. Down by a pair. Calgary 3, Edmonton 1. Draw won by the Flames in their own zone. Here comes... That is on the near side. This is, I believe it was Mangiapane who got lit up. It was. Because here come the Oilers back the other way. Zach Kassian into the middle. Kassian takes it around his back. Kassian shoots it! Glove saved by Riddick. Kassian looking to get the Oilers back to within a goal, but Dave Riddick flashes leather. Keeps it out. 8 1/4 to play in the second period. Here's a big hit. Darnell Nurse flattening Andrew Mangiapane. Draw to the left of Riddick. This is won by the Calgary Flames, and here comes Tobias Reeder. Reeder over the line for Calgary. Dropped off Giordano. Giordano down the wall. Reeder right out front it comes. Here is Riley Sheahan. Sheahan lost control of it. Off the wall, it's going to come to Zach Kassian. Icing's waved off. As here is Bennett. Bennett in the middle, Jankowski. Now to Toby Reeder. Larson turned over to Bennett. Now Jankowski to Reeder. Didn't miss it by very much. Oilers desperate to clear. Again in some pressure in their own zone. Jankowski down into the corner. Toby Reeder. Reeder now for the Flames. Back to the line, Bennett. Back to Reeder. Far side, Anderson. Gives Bennett down the wall. Now Hamannik's off the bench. Giordano, a shot tipped through traffic. Good stop by Koskinen. Zach Kassian carries out for the Edmonton Oilers. Into the middle, one-timer. Stopped by Riddick on Sheahan, as I don't think Sheahan got everything he wanted on it. Good defensive play by Travis Hamannik. Draw won by the Oilers. He was Ethan Bear. Bear back to the line. Now it's going to come Bear again. Turned over, Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk's going to take it out for the Flames. Into the middle, Sean Monahan, a drive shot stopped by Koskinen. Here comes Draisaitl back out for Edmonton. Into the middle, Tyler Ennis, a shot, it goes just wide. Here's Goodrow. Goodrow over to the near side, Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk to Sean Monahan. Monahan on the far side. He gets it to Brody in the middle, turned over though. Here's Tyler Ennis, carries it out for Edmonton, but he turns it right back over to the Flames in the neutral zone. 5 minutes to go here in this second period. Calgary going to go offside. As it was T.J. Brody, it got a little overzealous there. Brody scored the opening goal in the hockey game 4.5 minutes in. Draw just outside the Edmonton blue line. It's won by the Flames. Here is Noah Hannafin. He's got the Calgary lead back to 2. Hannafin back to the line. Over to Lucic. A shot stopped there through traffic by Mikko Koskinen. And now here come the Oilers. This is Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Nugent-Hopkins for Edmonton. Back to the line. Nurse in the middle. Nugent-Hopkins now. He won't shoot it. Nugent-Hopkins. He's going to take it over to Yamamoto. He won't shoot it either. Now he tries to get a shot through. Yamamoto, high slot. Shot tipped by Nugent-Hopkins. And a good stop by Riddick still. Here's Dylan Dubé on the far side. Dubé knocked off the puck Benning. Anthony to Derek Ryan now. Ryan over to Lucic. Lucic has it taken from him. Here's James Neal. Neal, the leading scorer in the entirety of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Blocked it away. A long shot by Riddick. Is the Oilers going to need maybe some more of that Neal magic now this postseason? It's Backlund into the middle. Here is, that was Lindholm, but it's taken away from him. And now Gaetan Haas leads the rush for the Edmonton Oilers. Haas spinning away from his man. Haas spinning into the middle. Haas dropped off. Clefbaum, Anthony. Now to Clefbaum. Down to Anthony, Clefbaum. Anthony into the middle. Haas down low. They score! Edmonton has got it back to within a goal. Kyler Yamamoto, his second of the series. Late in the second, it's 3-2 Flames. Great feed by Gaetan Haas to find Yamamoto at the side of the goal. Just a little touch by David Riddick up over the pad. And the Oilers have a little bit of life once more. It's 3-2 Flames. 2:12 to go in the second period. Draw one by the Oilers at center ice. Haas, he's going to try to put this one in deep. It knocked off the puck. Was Anthony, and now here's Andrew Mangiapane trying to step around his man, and he does. Mangiapane's got it for the Flames. Back to the line. Out front it comes Backlund, the backhander, and a stop by Riddick. 91 seconds to go in the second period. Calgary a 3-2 lead here in Game 7. McDavid on the draw to the right side of Koskinen. Won by the Oilers. Here's Tyler Ennis. Ennis carrying it out for Edmonton. Dropped off Jones over to the far side. Bear, a shot stopped by Riddick. Ethan Bear, the trailer, trying to bury it on Riddick to tie the hockey game. 67 seconds left in the second period. Draw to the left of Riddick. McDavid on it against Sean Monahan, and Monahan and the Flames will control it. As Tkachuk drops off Brody up to Monahan, and he's offside. Get a whistle. 54.3 seconds to go in the second period. This series has been back and forth. The Oilers won the last two games to force this seventh game back on home ice. Haven't had the start they wanted to it, though, but they're in it. It's 3-2. Goodrow over the line for Calgary. A shot stopped by Koskinen, and he's just been fighting it a little bit tonight. Hasn't handled pucks as cleanly as he's known to do. He won Game 3, 53 save shutout. Made 40 saves in the goose egg last night in Game 6. But right now, fighting it a bit is Koskinen. Now Goodrow right to the net, backhander stopped by Koskinen. One-timer, Tkachuk, and another stop by Koskinen. Flashes leather on Matthew Tkachuk to keep the Oilers within a goal. Sheahan on the draw against Monahan. 17.7 seconds to go here in the second period. Draw one by the Flames, and Monahan a shot from right in front. Couldn't get it away. Now turned over. Kachuk a shot high and wide. Good row to Monahan. Stopped by Koskinen. Loose puck. Oh, now we got a penalty, and it'll go to Calgary. As it's Johnny Gaudreau who's going to go for tripping, so the Oilers get an offensive zone draw here with 2 seconds to go, and will start the third on a power play. McDavid on the draw for Edmonton to the right of Riddick. Won it cleanly. Now Nurse to chase on. Shot it. Blockered away by Riddick. And we'll go to the third period. 3-2. The Calgary Flames lead the Edmonton Oilers going to the third period, but Edmonton will start with a power play. Johnny Gaudreau off for tripping. This is Josh Archibald. This one made it 2-1 Flames. The Flames got one back, however, but the Oilers got one back after that. It's a one-goal game going into the third. 3-2 Flames after 40 in Game 7. That second was not ideal, boys. 22-10 the shots. Back in Rogers Place. This is the third period. Calgary starting with a penalty kill for almost a full 2 minutes. Gaudreau took a late tripping penalty. And the Oilers have a power play seeking the equalizer. They win the draw at center ice and set up an attack. In the middle, here's Chase on a drive off the end boards, and there's McDavid. Couldn't get a shot away. Puck down the ice, all the way down the ice, retrieving it out of his own zone. Here is Leon Draisaitl. Comes up to Nugent Hopkins. Over the line for Edmonton, Nugent Hopkins dropped off and picked off there by Jankowski, and all the way down the ice again. Darnell Nurse. He's in behind the net, goes up for Connor McDavid, now to Nugent Hopkins. Gives it to McDavid, and he'll lead the rush. McDavid and Nugent Hopkins, stopped by Riddick. Ryan Nugent Hopkins had a chance there, a real good look, but Riddick flashes leather onto him, keeps it out, and keeps the Flames in the lead here. Face off to the left side of Riddick. McDavid against Derek Ryan. McDavid won it. Nugent Hopkins, McDavid side of the goal, stolen from him. Flames clear down the ice. 40 seconds of power play time remaining for the Edmonton Oilers. Nugent Hopkins carries over the line for Edmonton. Dropped off McDavid. McDavid, a chase on! He just couldn't pick it up cleanly. Chase on at the near side, streaking in. But it bounces to Riddick, and he'll freeze with 1:33 gone here in period number 3. Oilers hit the second unit out there. It's Anthony Ciu, Ennis, and Neal. Draw one cleanly by Edmonton. Now here is Ennis, back to the line, Yamamoto. Now Neal, far side, Ennis, Anthony Ciu, back to the line, Jones. Anthony Ciu tries to go into the middle, broken up in the Flames. They're going to come out. That should do it for the Oiler power play. Calgary stays in the lead. It's 3-2. With it here, it's Caleb Jones over the line for Edmonton, right in the middle. Anthony Ciu is shot, stopped by Riddick. 17:41 to play in regulation. 3-2 the Flames lead in Game 7. Oilers were able to win their last 2 hockey games to force this Game 7 back here. Nugent Hopkins on the draw against Backlund. Draw one by the Oilers after a scramble. Yamamoto back to the line. Yamamoto's got it in the corner. Tied up by Giordano. Dug out by Michael Backlund. And here come the... Oh, no. It turned over here now. That was Yamamoto, and now Yamamoto trips up a Calgary Flame in a scrum, and the Oilers aren't going to like that. But Yamamoto will go off for tripping. Calgary has one power play goal on the evening. I don't know how you can determine which stick or puck or whose stick that Lindholm stepped on, but the referee says it was Yamamoto's, and Edmonton will go to a penalty kill here, and a big one at that. Now turned over right in foot, stopped by Koskinen. Matt Tkachuk nearly extended the Flame lead again to 2. 3 minutes, 7 seconds gone here in this third period. Draw to the right of Koskinen. It's won by the Oilers, but knocked off the puck was Bear. Over to the far side, Hannafin. Into the middle, there's Anderson, a drive, blocked, comes loose, into the corner, trying to dig this one out is Darnell Nurse. Up the far side, Archibald, over to Nurse, Nurse into the middle, Sheehan carries in, shorthanded rush for Edmonton. Edmonton also has a shorty, it was Archibald, and he didn't miss it by much there. Again, Josh Archibald into the middle, Sheehan, oh, what a stop by Riddick! David Riddick is the reason the Flames lead this hockey game, quite frankly. The Oilers have plenty of great opportunities, and just circus saves from Riddick keep the Flames in the lead. Here's now Anthony Ciu back to the line, Larson. Now it's going to come Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins with it in the corner. Back to the point, Benning. Nugent Hopkins, Benning, now turned over, Sam Bennett at the line. Bennett to Milan Lucic. Lucic drops off to the point. Now Lucic out front. Backlund, a shot stopped by Koskinen. Lucic comes out the corner, backhands it just wide. Edmonton carries over the line, and they put it in deep. That should do it, or just about do it, for the Calgary power play. And it will. Back onto the ice is Kyler Yamamoto. 15 minutes to play in the third period. Back to the line, Noah Hannafin. Flames control offensive zone. Lucic in the near side corner. Knocked off the puck there, turns it over to Larson, and out come the Oilers. McDavid to Yamamoto. Yamamoto to the far side, looking there for Anthony Ciu. Tries to get it back to Yamamoto, can't. And the Flames come out, 3-on-2 rush Calgary. Good hit there on the far side, Kleppbaum on Backlund. Backlund retains control though, turned over though, inside the zone. Edmonton's got the puck again. Put in deep by Adam Larson. Here's Noah Hannafin, sends it up the ice. Here's Sam Bennett now to Anderson into the middle, Goodrow to Michael Backlund, poked off his stick, Ennis into the middle, it goes, turned over, Goodrow, and now another chance for Michael Backlund there, good, 2 saves made by Koskinen. Here come the Oilers, put in deep by Draisaitl. Calgary gains it out of their own zone. Now here's a partial break. This is Johnny Goodrow. Goodrow tries to make it to the middle, can't do so, and the Oilers take it back. Ethan Bear over the line, 12.5 to go. Bear shot it, blocked by Rasmus Anderson. Anderson going to lead the rush himself for Calgary. Into the middle, take it away. Now 2-on-1 Edmonton. Sheehan, he's got Archibald. Archibald shoots, stop made by Riddick. Archibald to Sheehan, stopped by Riddick. Dave Riddick, 2 more huge saves on the Oilers to keep this from becoming a tie game. Kassian with it for the Oilers, leading the rush. Zach Kassian over the line, little move. Kassian shot it high and wide. 11:15 to go here in this third period. Calgary by a goal. Loose in front, Derek Ryan, and a stop made by Mikko Koskinen. Keeps the Oilers within 1. 11:02 to go in this third period. Oilers still in search of the equalizer in Game 7. Draw one by the Flames offensive zone. TJ Brody from the line, a drive. Oh, Koskinen had to be sharp there, flashing the leather. 10:50 to play. Oilers not, you wouldn't say running out of time yet, but it's of the essence for sure. Jones up the near side boards. Here's Alex Chason. Chason dropped off over to the far side. Bear, a shot blocked. Bear's got it back. Chason shoots, save the rebound, kicked out. Haas comes into the near side corner, but it's cleared by the Flames. Ethan Bear's got it in neutral zone, but he turned it over to Milan Lucic. Now Lucic tied up in the corner, kicked up the wall. Hamonic, loose puck. Anthony Ciu's got it for Edmonton. Off the wall it comes, Gaetan Haas. He'll put it in deep for Edmonton. 9.5 minutes to play here in this third period. Milan Lucic took a hard hit in the neutral zone, and the Oilers control here. Kyler Yamamoto got a goal tonight. What a move by Yamamoto. Yamamoto in the corner, tied up, kicks it loose to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins unable to handle it, though, and the Flames come out. Michael Backlund to Lindholm in the middle, back to Backlund. Backlund now gets it to Lucic, back to the line, and Anderson is just offside. 8:38 to play in the third period. Calgary 3, Edmonton 2. This is the big hit there. That's on, I think it was TJ Brody. It was in the corner. 14-11. The Oilers are out hitting the Flames in the game, but they're being outscored where it matters, 3-2. Here comes Edmonton. This is Darnell Nurse. Nurse over the line. Stops up. Into the middle. Nugent Hopkins stick lifted there. And the Oilers keep it alive. Barely, though. Back to the line. Nurse now to the far side. Draisaitl a shot. Stop made by Riddick again. David Riddick stymieing the Oilers here. Letting them get close, but not letting them tie it yet, at least. Here with it, near side, Sam Bennett. 7.5 to go here in the third period. Bennett around the net. Sam Bennett. Shot stopped by Koskinen, and here come the Edmonton Oilers. With it here is Connor McDavid. McDavid, let it go, and it goes just wide. Connor McDavid nearly tied the game for Edmonton. McDavid, Draisaitl, Nurse a bomb, let it go high and wide. Is the Oilers pressuring the Flames here, but 6.5 to go. Time of the essence here for the Oilers, trailing by a goal in Game 7. Nurse off the wall to Draisaitl, to Ennis. Ennis over the line with it. Ennis over to the far side, Larson. Larson for Edmonton. Back to the line, Tyler Ennis. McDavid into the middle, picked off by Matthew Tkachuk. Here come the Flames. Johnny Gaudreau knocked off the puck. There was Johnny Gaudreau, and now bumped into the corner, taken away by Larson. Oilers can't get it out. Here's Tkachuk, a shot stopped by Koskinen. 5:24 to go in the third period. We are in crunch time for Edmonton, needing one to tie. Face off to the right of Mikko Koskinen. Draw one by the Oilers. Here with it is Josh Archibald. Into the middle, Cassian. Cassian in the corner. Cassian back to the line, Klefbom. Zach Cassian. Klefbom puts this one in deep. There with it, Josh Archibald. Archibald back to the point. Archibald, Larson. Larson in the middle. Archibald can't get a shot away. Pester there was Monahan, but he takes it out. 4.5 to play here in this third period. Now to the front of the net. Oh, and it ends up almost going in on Koskinen, but he freezes it. 4:21 to play in the third period. Oilers trail by a goal. Draw one by the Flames. Anderson at the point. Now here's Lucic, backhander. Anthony Ciu clears to Bear. Bear into the middle, Jones. Jones up, it comes to chase on the far side. 3-on-2 Edmonton. Haas a shot blockered away by the goaltender, David Riddick, who's been absolutely tremendous for the Flames in this one. Here with it, Andreas Anthony into the middle. It's going to go to Chason. Chason unable to get a shot away, and out come the Flames. 3:18 to play in the third period. Calgary leading by a goal. Giordano walks it off the point. Shot blocked. Lucic, he can't get a shot away. Giordano down to Dubé. Dubé dished it. Didn't get it away. Derek Ryan, near side Anderson. Back to the line, Lucic. This puck is going to get up the wall, and the Oilers going to get it out. 2.5 to play in the third period. Edmonton running out of time now, needing one to tie it. Maybe force overtime here in Game 7. Derek Ryan off the wall, a shot, stopped by Koskinen, and he'll freeze it just over 2 minutes left in period 3. The Flames with a 1-goal lead. Draw one by Calgary. Back to the line, and it's going to come out. Travis Hamonic in the neutral zone to TJ Brody. Brody trying to step around Nugent Hopkins, and does. Knocked off the puck. Brody into the middle. Taken away by Bear. Now James Neal has it. Keep an eye on Koskinen. Neal to Nugent Hopkins, who went back to Neal, who's offside. 89 seconds left in the hockey game. Perhaps 89 seconds left in the Edmonton Oilers season. 3-2, Calgary leads. Hamonic up to Lindholm, and the Flames going to get an offensive zone time here late in the hockey game. Out front, Mangiapane. Back to the line, Hamonic. Backlund into the corner, Lindholm. For the final minute of play here. Edmonton pressured, hemmed in their own zone. Now Lindholm over to the far side. Backlund, a shot stopped by Koskinen. He'll freeze it. Under a minute left. 50.9 seconds to play in the third period. Draw to the left of Koskinen. Backlund against McDavid. Backlund won it cleanly. Lindholm to Hamonic. Mangiapane. Backlund turned it over, and now out come the Oilers. Out to the net comes Koskinen. Sent to the middle, and that's going to squirt by everybody. Turned over, though, McDavid. Larson to McDavid, to Ennis. McDavid in the corner. Draisaitl back to the line. A shot tip. Scores! They score! They score! To Cassian, the equalizer! With half a minute to play, the Oilers have tied the game at 3. Unbelievable! A puck from the line, a one-time wrister from Larson, tipped 5-0 on Riddick. And the Oilers have tied it up. I do not believe it. Here's Connor McDavid, a shot steered aside by Riddick. Final minute. Here's now Draisaitl, sharp angle shot stopped by Riddick, but here come the Flames. 2-on-2. Johnny Gaudreau over the line for Calgary. Gaudreau into the middle. Knocked away from him. Gaudreau turned it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl's going to carry out. 9 seconds to go in the third. Draisaitl, maybe one last chance for Edmonton. Turned over. Ennis, a sharp angle shot wide. That'll do it. Wow. Third period comes to a close. We go to overtime. Do you believe what we have just witnessed? The Edmonton Oilers, with 31 seconds left, tie the game at 3. Next goal wins the Western Conference quarterfinal between the Oilers and the boys. Here we go. Welcome back. Rogers Place in Edmonton. Edmonton and Calgary doing battle. Game 7. Next score will win the series. Draisaitl over the line, into the middle, McDavid. McDavid trying to get it to Ennis, turned over. Anderson got it to Sean Monahan. Monahan carries over into the middle. Here's Giordano, a shot stopped by Riddick. Now turned over to the line. There's Monahan. A one-timer from the near side. Johnny Gaudreau stopped by Riddick. He'll freeze it. 45 seconds to go. 45 seconds gone in overtime, I should say. 3-3 Edmonton and Calgary. This is Game 7. Draw won by the Flames. Here's Monahan scores, and the Flames have won Game 7. And a valiant effort from the Edmonton Oilers comes up just short. Sean Monahan scores the overtime winner in Game 7. The Oilers fall 4-3 against their arch nemesis, the Calgary Flames. The Flames will move on to play the Winnipeg Jets. Handshakes between these two nemesis. And you know what? We're going to do Game 7 of Philly-Pittsburgh tomorrow. I can't do this. I'm too dejected. Oh, what a crushing low. Are you kidding me? Flames win the series like that. Here's your winner, Monahan. Yeah, whatever. Flames win the series in 7. And I hope the Jets sweep these dumb fucks. Shit. I should never have made line. I was trying to be too impartial. Should never have made lineup changes for Calgary. It's like, you know what? I've been making lineup changes this whole time for teams when they lose 2 games in a row, trying to keep it realistic. I just swapped the right wingers on the top 2 lines. Like, yeah, that's something they do. Put Tkachuk on the top line, see if he gives them a spark. And then the top line scores the fucking game winner in overtime. Pisses me off. Game 7 tomorrow at 5 o'clock, Philly-Pittsburgh. Shit.